a passion for joy is biblical, we will see that living by faith in future grace means rejoicing in future grace. Let's take a sample text. This is Jesus, end of the Beatitudes. Blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad. Really. I mean, this is just one of the most... Rejoice and be glad when you are being persecuted and lied about. I tell you, that is so not me. Scary, isn't it? You're a disciple of Jesus, that you rejoice when you hear somebody's just written an email to so-and-so. It's not true. I didn't say that. If you feel good about that, rejoice. Be glad. Why? How can you do that? For great is your reward in heaven. There it is. That's my life. My life is the battle to love heaven like that. I don't know what your battle is, but my battle every day is to go to this precious revelation of God and His future for me. And I mean short term, which has got a lot of pain in it, and longer term, which has no pain in it. And love His future, this one, the afflictions that work together for my joy, and that one without any afflictions, to love that future so fully that that email does not undo me, but provides, in fact, a ground of rejoicing in God's all-sufficiency. That's a miracle. If that happens, that's a miracle. It's called new birth. It's called living by the power of the Holy Spirit. It's called living by faith in future grace. So what I mean by future grace here is your reward is great in heaven. What I mean by faith is you're glad. Faith is being satisfied with all that God promises to be for you in the future. That's here. Your reward is great in heaven. So faith is this joyful embracing. You've promised a great reward. My faith says I substantially embrace and feel it. I embrace it. It is so satisfying to me. Punch, email. Really? Not bitterness. I'm not bottoming out with despair. I'm not bottoming out with anger. I'm not bottoming out with plotting a revenge. I'm not bottoming out with endless self-justifications. I have enough grace to probe into something I might have said that would give them the impression maybe they didn't hear right. A little grace going on here, hopefully. This is the Christian life. Being so satisfied. So my devotional life is up in the morning in the book, trying to get my heart satisfied in the great reward. So that it has that kind of effect. I'm not into, pietism for pietism's sake. I'm into piety for radical love's sake. And this is radical love. We'll see later the relationship between that right there and the end of chapter 5 where he says, love your enemies, bless those who persecute you. We got those persecutors right there. Here, you're happy. There, you're blessing them. You think you can bless them if you're not happy in the moment when they persecute you? No, you can't.